Doing a 3D animated film is very similar to doing a live action film, only about 20 times the amount of time.
All right, come on!
We'll record all the voices.
Yes! Did you see that? I hit the wall!
And build the movie as if you're watching a 2D animated movie.
Whoa!
Once it's in a relatively good space,
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
then you'll start to go into full animation production.
In terms of designing the look of the film and the style of the animation, I really had to keep in mind some limitations of time and budget. And so it actually gave us an opportunity to go with a simpler kind of a look for the movie.
That's why we're doing animation, because they can do a lot of things that live action cannot do.
I really wanted something that kind of felt like the 3D version of a cartoon from the 50s. Computer animation is getting quite a bit more realistic. I really wanted to embrace a more caricatured world and style. Meaning what we call squash and stretch, where you could push the characters around a bit, like Play-Doh or something.
So good luck.
You know, do things you can only do in this medium.
The first thing you have to do is build the set in the computer. You build the characters in the computer. You have to figure out what does each scene look like in the day, in the night, and then the animators will then take it and then and that takes a long time. It's all of it takes a long time.
We had an amazing team. Matthew Bates did our character design. He can do so much with a pencil line, and I knew I wanted him to do the whole lineup.
For all the characters, the villains, Bodie, Angus Scattergood, just had a ball working on those guys.
Hello, Ozzy. My name is Bodie. That's it, mate. So, music lessons?
I took a bunch of paper, I got my old number 2 pencil, and I just started drawing.
At the end of the first day, he had done like 50 sketches of Bodie and Bodie's dad, Compa, and they were just so full of life, even as pencil sketches.
Who's the dog?
I'm Bodie. I'm your new guitar player.
When I approached Bodie, he's this little innocent guy.
Are you Angus Scattergood? No, I mean, Gardner. I'm actually meeting Angus Scattergood's gardener. This is untrue.
Once I nailed that down, Ash and I looked at it and we said, that's where we want to go with all the characters.
We really just try to target what we know is going to stick and stay in the movie.
Excuse
for us.
me.
Just figuring out his final look, his final shapes, his final texture, treatment.
We give them all the video recordings from the sessions so they can watch what the actors did.
Art mimics life, and they're really looking to grab those nuances in actors' performance. It's the little wrinkle at the side of the eye, it's the little nose movement that they
Excuse
have
me again.
Sniff, and those little things, if you bring them in, it really gives you that push.
You were on fire. That's what you were totally on fire. You were in the zone. Did you feel it? I did feel it. I felt it. You blew up my room. I'm
really happy with the way Angus turned out because we imposed a huge limitation on the performance by putting these sunglasses on it. The eyes are the window to the soul, right? And so to take away such an essential piece of expression was a little daunting at first for everyone.
You give us a bit of space here.
I said, how are we going to get the expression? Because when you're looking at somebody, the expression's in the eyes.
They really learn to embrace all the things you could do once you take away the eyes.
Yeah, out of 10.
You have the brows and just the overall body gestures.
How am I going to write a story for 3 days?
They had a good time animating Angus.
You kidnapped Angus flipping Scattergood.
Linux was another fun character to animate. He's a wolf, but we treated him a bit more like a shark. Hunched over a lot, his muzzle's kind of out in front of him all the time, and he's kind of trolling all the time. Just made him a little scarier.
You have all these 3D artists that take it from the 2D, from the sketches, into the computer graphics world, which requires modeling, which requires surfacing, which require coloring, and later on rendering, lighting, fur, all the magic that they do over there with effects. So you need to just kind of make sure that it follows the original vision the director established for the movie.
That was a nice take.
So it's just like a normal live action film, but you have to build everything in the computer. The fun part is seeing it all come to life.
Yeah, indeedy weedy, mate.
It's a charming story that maybe didn't have the marketing machine behind it, but it was a beautiful project to work on.
I found the fire. I found it.
This movie was a lot of fun. To me, it was about a father and son.
I love you, son.
And being close to my own father, you know, I thought, what a great movie this is.